Hey guys, how's it going? Got these shoes maybe about 2 weeks ago. I've been skating them a little bit and they're starting to get a little bit worn right here. So I'm gonna put a little ollie patch on there. It'll help them last a little bit longer for me. And what I use is I use like a rubber patch, and it actually helps your ollie a little bit better too because it catches better than the canvas would. Yeah, these are canvas Vans. Pretty good shoes. Really like them. But I'm going to try to make them last a little bit longer. I'll show you how I do it. Been doing this for a couple of years now and it seems to work pretty good. Alright, so over the years I've tried different things to fix my shoes. And anything from like using regular shoe goo. I've used duct tape in the past. Hot glue, that it all kind of works, but it's somewhat slippery. Even shoe goo, I mean, it does work, but I mean, it doesn't give you a real good ollie surface. So I like to use this rubber stuff. This is actually a recycled rubber, and you can get this most hardware stores. Tractor Supply usually has this, or any kind of farm supply store. It's a flexible rubber. So what I do is I try to cut it out so that it'll fit the shape I want over the spot that I usually ollie. So I got this already pre-cut, so it fits in there kind of nice. What I do with it is the back of the rubber that's actually going to adhere to the shoe, I like to, this is just an old skateboard deck that still has the grip tape on it. I like to rough up the back of it a little bit, make sure that it has a good, it's not too slippery. It has like a little bit of a sheen to it. I don't know if you can see that, but you want to get that off there and make sure it's nice and rough. So I just kind of sand it a little bit. Try to make sure that there's no spots that are shiny. Basically just roughen up the rubber. Alright, so that looks pretty good. You want to make sure your shoe's nice and clean too. You don't want it to be all dirty. And yeah, this one is starting to wear a little bit. It's got not quite a hole yet, but if you do have a hole, you want to maybe patch that first. The best thing for a hole, if you already have a hole started, put a piece of tape under there. Sometimes a piece of wax paper would be the best, and then some tape, and then just shoe goo it. Make sure it's covered up, and then you can put your patch on. But this is pretty much ready to go. Take my shoe goo. It's already open. And alright, when you don't want a whole lot of this stuff. Just put enough on the middle. Alright, that should be good. And I have these pieces of the backing for grip tape. It's a little mop backing. And I use that because it's kind of like wax paper. And just kind of move the glue around. It usually works pretty good. You want to get the glue right to the edges. So that it's just barely to the edge, but not too much. And try not to get it on your fingers because this stuff is hard to wash off. It's kind of a pain. Alright. So, if I can carefully pick this up. Oh, it's on my fingers. Man. There we go. Okay. See, it's all nice and sticky and glossy there. So I'm going to put it on my shoe here, but before I do that I want to show you inside my shoe. I have just an old sock. Kind of push that in there. Make sure it's nice and firm there. So when you put your patch on, you clamp it down, it's going to press on there nice and good. So take my sticky patch here. Try to get it just on the right spot. There we go. Alright. And we're gonna, let's see. Yeah. Put it right on there. Just to hold it right down nice and tight. And we're gonna take a clamp. We're gonna clamp that sucker right down nice and tight. I'm going to take another one because it usually takes two. That way it's nice and tight. Alright, so I did my other shoe too because I'm trying to learn switch stuff, so I might as well have both shoes with ollie patches on them. So when these are all nice and dry tomorrow, after 24 hours, I'll take these off and check them out. We'll see what happens. So we're back the next day and going to see how these worked. Alright, so it's pretty good. Yeah, it held on pretty good. Not too much glue, it didn't get too messy. As you can see, it doesn't look too bad. Take the sock out. And yeah, it still bends pretty well. Doesn't look like it's going to fall off very easy, so that's kind of good. Pan back a little bit. And while I still have the skater trainers, I haven't given back yet. I'm going to give it a try. Yeah, they seem to be working pretty good. Yeah, kind of the rubber part on here really grabs good. It's getting a little scuffed up there. It's not bad, but it's doing its job, so it's protecting my shoe. Alright, so I think this worked out pretty good. Definitely helps my ollies, and it'll make the shoe last a lot longer. If you are having trouble wearing through your shoes too fast, suggest giving it a try. I don't know. Thanks for watching today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this helps somebody. And yeah, have a good day.